Why don't you have a seat right over here and subscribe to Pliskin Plays?
3, 2, 1. Hey everybody to the newest episode of Gaming for Fools. I'm here with my co-host Eric, aka Night Slash. What's up, man?
Yo, yo, yo.
So somebody
What up?
somebody just finished the final season of the Telltale The Walking Dead final season, and we're gonna be spending pretty much this entire episode talking about it and a completely unscripted, seeing where the conversation goes. So you just beat the game today, so tell me what you think about it.
I'm conflicted about it, but I by the end of it I did like it, but there are some questions I have about now that because after I finished it, I watched some of the endings or whatever, and I thought about the ending a little bit, and I'm a little confused on how I feel about it. I'm not sure, but I mean, I did still enjoy it. I had fun playing it, and it was a good ending, for The Walking Dead.
Yeah, take us through the episodes. Like, how did you like episode 1, 2, and then so on and so forth?
Let me try to remember because I played them like separate days. Episode 1, you have AJ, which is the little kid you're taking care of, Alvin Jr. Yeah, you have Alvin Jr. with you, and you're like, what's it called? You're driving your car, whatever. You get abducted by a new school called I forget what it's called, Erickson or whatever, the Mansion of Erickson, for troubled kids. And then a bunch of kids are there that are like taking care of you. They help you guys recover from the crash that you guys just had, and you're helping them out to like try to survive, basically. And I forgot how it how did it end? The guy. Do you remember the guy? The name of the leader?
Fuck, I forget his name, but I remember his face. White guy, mullet.
Yeah, the mullet guy. All right. Well, basically, a mullet guy. By the end of it, he kills someone because she's gonna tell people the truth of what he did, and then he gets annoyed, and then kills her by like out of rage. Then he tries to lock you in the basement. And by the end of it, you guys are able to get his team to like turn against him, and it looks like, you know, he's surrendered. He's like, my bad. I'll be, you know, I just understand it was a mistake or whatever. And then AJ shoots him in the head at the last part of that episode, which was like, oh, what the fuck, dude? It's one of those things where it's like, I remember when you were talking to the guy that plays the music, Louis, he was saying like, is it safe for the kid to have the gun? In my mind, I'm like, no, not really. I don't really like AJ holding a gun, because it's like, I don't know, I don't trust him to have like something like that. And then when that happened, I was like, dude, why are you so dumb? Like, why did you shoot, bro?
And he at that point had already surrendered.
Yeah, he already had surrendered. He was just like, alright, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't even think you finished your dialogue. One of the dialogue options, some of the dialogue options you had with like, no, you have to leave. No, the other one was, we'll keep you as a prisoner, don't worry. Or the other one was, we'll forgive you, but you can't be the leader or whatever. And you don't even get to finish the dialogue. Before you finish, AJ just shoots him in the head, and like he dies immediately.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Like, what a way to end it.
Yeah, after the whole struggle, I mean, he honestly, he took a life, so he kind of deserved to die. But that wasn't AJ's choice to make.
At that point, the issue was he wasn't a threat at that point, so it was like, you didn't have to shoot him.
Yeah, his fate didn't rest in the child's hands. His life was in the community's hands to decide what they were going to do with him. And AJ kind of took that into his own hands and just shot him in the back of the head with a 45.
The issue was they fucking already had resolved the issue. It was over. And for whatever reason, AJ still shot him, even though the guy didn't have a weapon anymore or whatever. And it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, if he was defending Clementine in a struggle or something, that would have made more sense in that context. But the fact that he just shot him point blank to his back, is, man, it's cold.
Mm-hmm. And I forgot what was it. Yeah, I think that's just how the episode had ended, where like, it ended in that cliffhanger of him shooting him. Um, and well, yeah, I mean, every episode of the game I really enjoyed. I don't think there was an episode that I found really boring.
Yeah, that final season was really good.
Yeah, I mean, on episode 2, what I remember from it was like I definitely made and I feel like maybe it was fucked up, but it was like I feel like I had to parent had to see it in the art of a parent and be like, I couldn't like sugarcoat it. I called the kid a murderer. uh, no, because
Man.
he was like, well, I mean, it's one of those games. It's one of those things where like Telltale's such an ass, where it's like you put a dialogue option, and the character says it way worse, and you like like really meant it. And it's like you have to one of the option that you because the kid was asking like Louis called me a murderer for killing whatever the guy is. Do you think I'm a murderer? And one of the option was like telling him that like it was a mistake. You gotta accept that you did it was something wrong or whatever that you did. Like you didn't mean to you didn't mean to do that. Now you have to atone for it though. But like it was a mistake that you did. And when you said but the way Clementine said it, like, yeah, it's because you are a murderer and um like he goes right that you're a murderer. I'm like, no, don't fucking say it like that. And the entire game, the kid's just calling himself, yeah, well, I'm a murderer, because Clementine said I'm a murderer, and it's like, oh my fucking god, bro. Like, one of the decisions I have a good saying, but it was like, I mean, I gotta let you know, bro, that you definitely messed up. You weren't supposed to do that.
And that's the thing about Telltale, man. The little descriptors in the choices or the summaries, like they are sometimes completely the opposite of like what you're trying to convey. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to convey like something more nice, and the Clementine that you're like, oh yeah, you are a murderer. It's like, what?
which is
I didn't do it like that.
true. Which is true. Let's not lie
Yeah,
here, but
but don't say it blunt. I was trying to say it nicer than that. Like, what the hell?
yeah, that's one of many Telltale's shortcomings. But
And
yeah,
after that, what was it? After that, they voted if you were gonna get kicked out, if they wanted to kick you out, or if you could stay because they see you as a threat or whatever for what you did. And I mean, yeah, they basically would kick you out of the group or whatever.
hmm
When Louis asked for AJ to give him his gun to hand over the gun, did you let him give it up or no?
I forgot. I probably let AJ hold on to it for some reason.
No, I definitely told AJ to hold on after they kicked us out, and Louis went up there and like, I'll keep your gun. I was like, what? If you're gonna kick us out, I'm keeping the gun. I'm keeping the gun. What
Exactly. It would make sense.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to give you my weapon and just leave us like naked out there. Like, no, well, we need a gun.
Right.
And after they kick you out, that's when you meet fucking Lily. I was kind of wondering if they were ever gonna bring her back, because I mean, you just left her stranded or whatever in the first season, and yeah, you see the return of Lily come back to the game or whatever.
Were you surprised? Were you surprised when you saw her back?
Yes, but also part of me was like, I was wondering, like, would they like, I feel like, what happened to her? It was definitely I felt like they were gonna bring her at any moment, and then when they showed like the back of the character's head, I was like, this has to be Lily, right? Like this fucking, it looks like it would be her, and well, yeah, it was.
I was shocked. I didn't see it coming. I wasn't spoiled ahead of time, so when it happened, I was shocked.
Real quick, when you in the first episode, when you went back to the trailer or whatever to get the grocery, like the bunch of food or whatever that was there under the trailer thing or whatever, and the guy comes up and points the gun at you. Did you tell AJ to shoot, or did you tell him not to shoot the guy?
So what season was this again?
The final season, episode 1, when AJ's pointing, when you guys are getting the food from the bottom of like, when you got like when you got Louis distracting the zombies with the bell, and then it's you, Violet, and AJ going under like a trailer or whatever, and you guys are getting the grocery. You and AJ getting the a bunch of like food to bring back, and then a guy comes in and points a gun and is like, hey, like don't say anything, and he's like pointing a gun at you guys to give up the food or whatever that you guys are getting.
I had AJ shoot him.
Oh, what happened?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, his arm is off. His arm gets shot off or something like that.
Did he shoot AJ or no?
No.
No? Oh my god. Well, I played it safe. You told him to shoot. I played it safe. I was like, put the gun down. Like, don't do it. Like, I feel like that guy had a way better fucking reaction time to shoot you back than like, you know, the other way around. So I was like, no, just let him have the items or whatever.
So, quick aside here, the guy you're talking about, the main guy who got shot in the head, is called Brody, I believe.
Brody, yeah, Brody. Brody was the mullet guy, yeah. That was his name, I forgot, yeah.
So, that's episode 2. What about episode 3? What did you think about that one?
No, wait, I'm still not done on it.
Oh, sure.
What was it? I'm trying to remember how each one ended. Oh yeah, episode 2, they took the, that's when they come to attack the kids or whatever, they took the kids. Well, yeah, this is when you met, dude, okay, this is when you meet James, which is a fucking so mega weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
It's a guy that dresses as a zombie or whatever to like,
wild card,
lure people or whatever. My opinion, after playing the entire like season or whatever, I hate the guy so much.
Wow.
I watched episode 4 of like what happens if you let him live or whatever, and I'm like, oh, dude, I hate this guy. I feel like this guy is. I like his mentality of trying to be the happy go, but everybody's nice. Everybody has a like, you know, everybody has like an important part of them. If you're a walker, you know, there's still some of you in there. And then watching episode 4, like of what happened if he lived or whatever, it just got me annoyed. I was just like, dude, this guy is like an idiot. This guy is so dumb.
So tell me what happened in that alternate playthrough.
Okay, so whatever. Okay, well, basically, let me try to finish episode 2 or whatever.
Sure.
Episode 2, you meet James. So it's a guy that dresses as a zombie, and
it works.
And when you meet him. Yeah, and it works, and it's like he's able to get to zombies without being attacked. But he has a very weird personality that he doesn't like killing zombies, that he thinks, you know, there's no need to kill them, that they're just people. They're just people. There's people still in there, so he doesn't like killing them or like trying to like attack them. And every time you're around him, he puts you in like these little side missions of like, you know, help me do this, but don't kill the zombie. Just, you know, just attack, like stun them or like, you know, attack them, but don't kill them, please. Like I don't want you to do that. You do that. He takes you back to the camp because they shot AJ. Lily and the guy shot AJ, so he's hurt. So you bring him back to the school to ask them to like help you heal up AJ, and they're doing that. You meet up with the team, and you're telling them that they're gonna come back and they're gonna come back to attack the school. So you know you guys gotta be ready because once they come, they're gonna just either take you guys or kill you guys, like whichever one. So you got that. So you're helping them, like, you know, get ready for the attack and try to defend. For that, who did you choose for Clem? Did you choose Violet, or did you choose the Louis for like the romance or whatever?
I chose. I think I did one of each. I chose the first time around. I chose Violet. Second time around, I chose Louis.
Okay. Yeah, I chose Violet initially because I feel like she was the only one that in the. Maybe it was depending on maybe it was the choices that I made. But yeah, I feel like from the beginning she was like the only one that was like had my back, and I felt like the other ones did fucking just like fuck me over or whatever. Especially because I got annoyed at Louis. I feel like Louis was the one that was like telling us to leave or kicking us out or whatever of the group. So I was like, dude, fuck Louis. Like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about this dude.
Fuck
this dude was the one. This dude was the dude that was kicking us out of the group that he didn't want us like to stay. Like, what the fuck? Fuck that dude. So yeah, I made Clementine get a romance with Violet. and then by the end of the game, by the end of that episode, you get the people to come attack the school, and you have your plans ready, you have everything ready to go, and oh my god, I hate that kid 10. Oh my god, the little boy with the scar in his head.
Yeah.
Gotta be the dumbest kid and the dumbest person in the game by far, and you'll see when I get to episode 4. But gotta be like the dumbest one of them all. Oh my god, they convinced him that because I forgot to say they took away people from the school originally, and they thought that everybody thought that they had killed them, but no, they actually took them to their place or whatever, and they're still alive.
Final season spoiler cast
So when Lily brings up hey, this person that we took, is still alive, they're missing you. The kid's like, whoa, she's still alive, and then he walks up to her. And that's when she already had her hand on him, and it's no, she's gonna fucking kill you, bro. And Mitch, the guy that's making bombs or whatever, he tries to go and save the kid, and then he gets a knife on his fucking throat. And she killed one of the kids from just because of him. And it just an all-out attack happened. Everybody's shooting each other. You're able to kill most of the group. And then I forget what her henchman, the guy that you keep meeting, comes to attack Clementine. You push him out of the window. You guys both fall. You cripple his leg. What was it? You cripple his leg. Lily is pointing a gun at you to try to trying to show that she's gonna kill you, and you're telling her oh, I do it, then I know you're not gonna do it or whatever. And pretty much they end up taking. They take one henchman takes Louis, one henchman takes Violet, and you have to pick. Who are you gonna save or who are you gonna let go? I personally picked Violet from the beginning, so I saved her again and let them take Louis. Which one I know you did 2 playthroughs, but which one did you pick first?
I think I chose Louis to stay. I gave away Violet.
You gave it away. What?
I gave away Violet.
You had a romance with Violet and you gave it up?
I don't know. She just seemed very moody, very I don't know how do I say I don't know, juvenile. I don't. It's just something about it was just kind of giving me Disney tween vibes. I was like, you can get out of here.
Brian, you're so evil.
Give me the horny black musician. Give me that guy.
How you won't have a romance with someone and be let him die, whatever.
Human slaves. Go ahead.
Oh my god. So yeah, I saved Violet, and let them take Louis or whatever. And that's how episode 2 ends. They take 3 of the kids or whatever. And is there anything I'm missing? No, I think that by the end, episode ends with them taking one of them pretty much as prisoners. And I mean, what do I get to episode 3?
Sure, go ahead.
Episode 3, you guys are planning to try to get them back, obviously, and to try to get them back. So you guys are making bombs to try to blow up the ship or whatever. And you guys are trying to make a plan to, cause you wait, I forgot. You have the guy as a prisoner. I forget what his name is.
Abel.
Abel, yeah, Abel. You have the Abel as a prisoner to let him know where are they, where's their hideout or whatever, because we need to get there. And so you're interrogating him. And you get to choose between being nice to him and being an ass to him. I tried being nice, and then when he started taunting, I was like, alright, let me be a fucking dick to this dude. When he asked to smoke his cigarette, I lit it up and then fucking burned it on his face or whatever.
Yeah, same here.
The second he started getting cocky, I was like, alright, dude, I'm not gonna let this do it. Yeah, cause he was saying I was not, when he was asking for water, I let AJ give him water, and then he was like, see, I could tell you don't know how to do this. You're being too nice to me. You're letting me dictate this or whatever. And I was like, alright, this guy's right. I need to be a fucking asshole. So I let Rosie, the dog, bite on his leg. And when he asked for a cigarette, I burned it on his. I
On his
burned it on
dick?
his face. Yeah, I burned it on his face, and then the Clementine punched him in the stomach. I was like, God, maybe it's a little too much.
Alright, fuck it. Fuck it.
And the guy's saying like, "Oh shit, I'm about to die." Like something inside me is fucking, I broke something inside. I'm about to die right now, real quick. Do me a favor, or kill me, or like kill me so I don't turn. I like having control over my body. Just I don't want to turn into one of those. I personally, told him that like, fine, give me the info and I'll kill you. Like, I'll let you keep your dignity or
I
whatever.
believe you promised. You have to promise, right?
Yeah, he said promise me like that you'll kill me or whatever. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. I didn't want AJ to see. I told AJ to like look away, and he's like, no, I want to look. I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude.
He's disturbed.
Yeah, he's like, how are you watching this? I do it. You get the info. You go to the hideout or whatever, and you make a plan to get. What was it? You can either choose to burn the supplies or burn the hay, and the other one is and then you are gonna talk to James again, the zombie guy, to like let him know like, hey, can you bring your herd of zombies to come like distract the enemy so we can get inside and we can go like do them or whatever. And again, you gotta meet James, which, oh my god, I thought he was cool at first, but the dude is so whack to me. So you go back to James's camp where he's like hiding out. He needs to get his mask back, and you promise to like, yeah, you tell him like, I will help you get the mask, and the mask is in the horde of zombies. So you're like, alright, we just have to get through them, and he's like, alright, help me get through them, but please just do me a favor, don't kill them, just attack them. And it's like, oh my god, bro. Like, alright, fine. You attack them, you get the mask, and then before he agrees to taking the zombies back, he tells you like, alright, you have to like do this with me. You have to put on the mask, be a zombie, go inside this barn here, touch the wind chime or whatever, and just like be around the zombies or whatever, and like you'll see that they're human inside. They're not all gone or whatever. I did it. Wait, okay. Well, first of all, did you tell him like you believed him or no?
I just wanted the horde, so I told him what he wanted to hear.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cause okay, you do the thing or whatever, and then AJ tells you like, Clementine, do you honestly believe there's people in there? Did you tell him like I lied? Because there's an option that said like lie and tell AJ I just told him what he wanted to hear or whatever. Did you tell him that, or did you put the I like to believe that there is like hope in there or whatever?
That's probably the one I chose.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I didn't believe it for a second, dude. I was like,
no.
like that's like very kind of, but come on, bro. If you for real, you think like there's humans in that zombie, like there's a person in there? The second they see you, they're gonna kill you, dude. Like that is such an idiotic way to think. But I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna tell him whatever he wants to hear, just so he can help me. So yeah, you get him to help you. You get him to take the zombies to like get him to use it as a distraction. You're able to get to the ship. You're able to put the bomb in the boiler room. What else? Do you remember much of this episode, Brian, or no?
This is the what do you call it then? The rescue mission, right?
Yeah, this is the rescue mission.
I remember some of it. Sexy redhead is there.
Yeah, the redhead. You meet the redhead inside. But you remember the kid told you like, if you see the redhead, tell her like, I forgive you or whatever. Did you do that or no?
Maybe I did.
I promised the kid. I told him like, I'll tell her like you said it. I told her. When she was pointing the arrow gun at the crossbow at us, she put it down after I told her. And when I went inside to like, she helped me open the prison doors. I went inside. I saw Louis, which by the way, kind of fucked up what they did to him. Do you remember what they did to him or no?
No, I don't remember.
Brian, do you remember anything about the game? Oh my god, Brian, I should have let you see the YouTube video before doing this. Oh my god. Do you know shit about it?
Nah, tell me.
Oh, god damn it, Brian. You're so annoying. You're so annoying. Whatever. I go inside. You go see Louis. He's hiding in the corner. You're like, oh my God, Louis, hi, hey. Um, the redhead betrays you. Hits you in the back of the head. Locks your friends up, and then you wake up. I wake up and Louis. I'm with Louis. Hug him, and when I'm trying to talk to him, he's like done mumbling shit. And it's like, well, what the hell? And it's like the other kids are like, wait, don't like say anything. It's because
Alright, so the last thing you were talking about was you right before we got cut off. You were right before you got cut off. You were telling me about how Louis. I just ran into
recording
Louis.
already, right?
Yes.
Okay, well let him know that what happened because it went down.
Well, I didn't see this in my playthrough because I don't think I saw this in my playthrough. So you're telling me how he went back to the ship, got double crossed, met up with Louis, and he couldn't talk, and then the other characters were telling me to not talk to him because of something. So
Yeah, they didn't want me to talk to him because they cut off his tongue.
Woo!
And they cut off his tongue, so now basically for at least my playthrough for the entirety of the game, he couldn't talk anymore. He lost the ability to talk. Yeah, because I guess they were saying that because he kept on yapping, which he does do, but they took it to the extreme and just fucking took his ability.
Star new
to yap.
category. Games
Oh
plus
my
demo
God.
star new status. Radioactive
what
The
else?
Walking Dead spoiler cast radioactive.
Yeah, so you have to save the kids from escape. You have to save the kids by getting them out of the prisons or whatever. Lily comes, talks to you, tells you to join her team, to like, um, to let you know the story about what happened to the sisters, whatever. Um, she gets one of the henchmen to try to attack. For at least personally, me, she tries to attack Violet, and you have the option to tell AJ to either stop them from attacking Violet or just let them cut off her finger or whatever. I put to let AJ attack her to like try to stop it. And yeah, she was able to stop her from getting her finger cut off or whatever.
That's good.
After that, they take AJ. Lily takes AJ, takes it up the ship to try to I guess talk to him or whatever, to have a conversation with him. You're able to escape, save all the kids. You go up the ship. You see Lily captured the James, the fucking zombie guy, and she has AJ, and she's gonna shoot James. James fights
Star
back,
new category.
and
Top
then you have
shows and
you
podcasts.
put in a position where you fight Lily. You got both fighting for the gun. AJ picks up the gun, and you have the decision to either make AJ fire the gun and kill Lily, or you have the decision to like tell him to don't fire. She's not a threat anymore. My dumbass, just cause like I try to be nice and fucking listen to James or whatever, cause earlier in that episode he was telling you like don't make AJ a killer. Like once if he's in an option to kill, don't just tell him not to, cause it'll change him, it'll make him addicted to killing, and it's like not a good thing. So I was like, all right, this is a situation that came up. I'm gonna tell AJ not to kill him. I'm gonna listen to James' wishes or whatever.
Hello?
And gets himself stabbed because of it. And it's like, oh my god, the James, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
The ship explodes, and that's where that episode ends. Where you end up getting knocked out. And yeah, that was episode 3, pretty much.
So let's see, where can we take this? So you've completed the entire season. What's your overall thoughts on this season as a whole?
Oh, you don't want me to get to episode 4?
Well, because if we're for the people who are going to watch this video, if they're clicking on the spoiler cast, they pretty much already played the game, and or it's also been
Okay. All right. Well,
years.
basically, all right. We'll click deny then. I'm not gonna recount episode 4 or whatever. Fuck it. Pretty much. All right. Episode 4. I liked it. I loved the entire season. my after sitting about it for think about it for a bit. Okay, impressions. James is really stupid. I saw the other side of what happened. I think he's an idiot,
Yep.
and I don't agree with his philosophy of trying to see zombies as humans. It's really dumb.
Yes, yes, it is.
I at first I hated the idea of because I was able to save Violet. And 10 died in my playthrough. The kid died. But I was able to save Violet because I let the kid make his own decisions or whatever. I trusted him. Okay, I like the game. I like the ending. I got angry at first because I thought Clementine was in a situation where, oh my god, they're just repeating fucking Lee dying, and it's like, oh my god, Clem's gonna die the same way, like so stupid. And I was like, oh my god, this is a terrible ending. I played this game for seven, like I've had this, we followed this game for like 7 or whatever years, and this is the ending you give me. Like I was so annoyed. And then by the end of it, you realize like, oh, what AJ did at the barn was he cut off her leg so she could live. And then I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie, Brian. It's just kind of dumb. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like it. I mean, I do like it because obviously I want Clem to live, but it doesn't make sense because it's like her skin was turning green, her eyes were changing.
Yeah, like clearly the virus had already taken a decent toll.
If you remember from Walking Dead for Lee, when he got bit, it only took him a couple hours to turn, and also you had the option of like, when he was bit, you had the option to chop off your arm. You told Kenny to chop off your arm, and it'll like say maybe that's a way to live, and you do it, and he still like turned into a zombie even though you cut off the arm. So it's like, why did it work with Clementine when she got her leg chopped off, and it went from nighttime to daytime, so it was like obviously like longer hours than what happened to Lee. So it's like, it seems just like a plot hole to me, that it was like, how did she like turn? How did she have her skin like turn green and her eyes were already changing? But he chopped off the leg and somehow, oh, I'm actually good. So I'm like, now that I was thinking about it, I'm not sure, like, that was pretty a dumb ending, but it's like, obviously I'm still happy that Clementine still lived. I would have hated if she died by the end of it.
It's narrative dissonance. Clearly, like, we tried this with Lee, didn't work, and with Clementine the situation was pretty much similar, except the choice of her getting her limb cut off was made for us. And she lived. So I don't know. It really just played out her fucking balls here.
It would have made more sense if the second she got bit, like a minute after she got bit, and they rescued her or whatever, immediately they chopped off her leg. Then it's like, okay, they stopped the virus as fast as they could. Okay, that makes sense. But when it clearly showed that she got bit during the nighttime and then daytime when they were at the barn or whatever. So it's like, how long was that? Why was she not infected already?
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but at the end of it, I like the game. I really enjoyed it. I'm happy. I hope they leave Clementine alone. I don't want to fucking. If they make another Walking Dead season, I don't want them to touch Clementine anymore.
Yeah, we've had enough of Clementine.
We've had enough of it, but also like I just don't want her to die.
Yeah.
I feel like if we get another protagonist and they meet up with Clem, it's like, oh my god, the fact that they met up with Clem, they're gonna fucking kill her. Like, oh my god, leave her alone. So
that's like Naughty Dog putting Sully into the next Uncharted game. Like,
my god,
he's gonna fucking die.
Sully, you're always like, oh, he's gonna fucking die, dude.
His back's gonna give out.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I like the game. I'm happy that I finally got around to playing it. And like I said, I'm just happy that Clem died, because I would have been annoyed even though they kind of went a shitty way about it. By the end of it, I was like happy that she didn't die, because I would have been annoyed if I followed her for like 7 years just for her to be dead. That would have been such a I feel like I just wasted my time.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because I'm not that much of a fan of AJ, so I was like, oh, like, dude, if I was Clementine, I would have given up on AJ like so soon. But
that was gonna be my next question. What did you think of AJ?
At one time.
Drinking alcohol.
No water. What was I gonna say? AJ, I mean, I understand his reasonings, but I definitely found them annoying sometimes, because it was like, He felt so trigger happy. Oh my god.
But he loved that shit.
He loved I don't know why Clem trusted him with the gun. Like obviously I get it for like defense or whatever if he's on his own or whatever. But there's situations where I'm like, dude, give me the gun. No way I can leave you with a gun.
Yeah, like a knife is fine. Like that's fine.
Yeah, I'd rather trust you with a knife with a fucking firearm. No way, dude. No fucking way I would do that. Especially after the first episode when he shot the leader, I was like, no way, dude. I'm not letting you hold the gun. Give me the gun. Like, you're getting too fucking trigger happy with that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't like him that much, but by the end of it, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine, I guess.
He definitely warms up to the player after a while, and then you start to learn his fears and how he just wants to stay here.
Did you tell him to kill you or leave you in the barn?
I told him to fucking off me.
For real, dude, I told him leave me alone, and it was weird because I told him just leave me alone and walk away, and he said, you know what, no. And then he takes out the axe and is like, bruh. I was like, no way, dude. He disobeyed my orders and killed me? I was like, dude, fuck AJ. I told him not to do it and he still did it. I'm like, no fucking way, dude.
Dude, he never listens. He's a kid.
Yeah, but yeah, but pretty much it's definitely like, I like the game. I still think Walking Dead, Season 1 is probably like the saddest one of them all. But,
yeah.
Dude, when I play these games, I always make like the most like disgusted face because it's like, because I'm always like, it's because there was the point where with like Clementine, when you're walking with Violet, or at least for me, when Violet comes back to see if you were alive or whatever, and you're walking in the woods, and they're talking about like their future, they're talking about like, I'm happy I couldn't lose you or whatever, let's just get back home or whatever. And I'm just like, oh, dude, don't do this. Like, I already know. I've seen enough shows. I've seen enough movies where it's like, the second the characters start talking about, like, I can't wait to enjoy our future. It's like, oh, dude, someone's gonna fucking die, dude. I already know it's how. They're gonna just shit on my fucking heart. It's like, so I'm always making the most disgusted face. That it's like, here comes, like, so some bullshit's gonna happen where, like, they're gonna walk in the forest and someone's just gonna get shot randomly. Like, I already know it's coming. But yeah, I mean, I loved it. So if they're able to make another season, make it with new characters, and please leave Clementine alone. I want her to live.
Would you like to see the Walking Dead franchise continue with AJ?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Because, well, not only because I don't really like the character, but again, it would be associated with Clementine, and then they would put you in a situation where Clem would have to die because she's crippled right now. She has no leg. So I already know they're gonna put you in a situation where like you guys have to run, and you obviously have to give up Clem for like to distract you or whatever. So if they make another Walking Dead, I want nothing associated with Clem with that group or whatever. Let it be a whole new group.
No, I 100% agree because I don't really like AJ.
I hate their games, dude. I hate Telltale. Like I love it obviously, but it's like when they start making you connect with the characters, I'm just like, dude. I know here it comes. By the end of the episode or some episode, they're gonna make you care about the character and then immediately like fucking break their neck, and it's like, come on, bro.
It's like the guy
do that.
It's like the guy with the machete.
Wait, which guy with the machete?
The guy with the machete was he in season 3? He was a cool guy with a machete. I forget his name. He was wearing orange. He was in a house.
I'd have to look.
He's in a house with the Indian doctor and the Indian daughter, who is like very bubbled and very
I think I know who you're talking about, but it's fucking. I'd have to rewatch.
Long story short, he dies in a lake that's frozen, and the zombies are chasing you, and the ice is breaking. You have to choose like either one person or another.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, when you're walking and he cracks through it, no,
Mm-hmm.
and then he like die and he chokes into the water or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking remember it. That's what I hate, dude. I hate that bullshit. Or like fucking, Carly's like fucking warming up to you. You're being nice to her, and she's like a very important part of the group, and she just gets shots out of nowhere. It's like, why, dude?
Yeah.
Why would you do it? Like that's why I'm saying I hate Telltale, dude.
Fucking...
They make you care. Did you care about these characters? Like, oh, at any second, their fucking head's gonna blow off. It's like, come on, bro.
Fuck you, Telltale. Like,
Yeah.
this would have been the first time Lee has gotten pussy since the apocalypse, and then they're like, yeah, you know what? Let's just kill her.
Oh my god, dude! I gotta link you a YouTube video later on of like the stupidest fucking deaths and one of the dumbest like deaths in the game.
Sure.
Where it's like I have to look for it, but it's basically like if you save a character from dying, like in a couple cutscenes, because obviously like you know the Telltale games where like you know the illusion of choice or whatever. Where I have to look it up, but it's you save one character, and then they survive for like a couple cutscenes, and then they fall off the fucking bridge like randomly. It's like what? Why? Like what? Like for real? You couldn't even like give that character like extra dialogue? Like I saved them, and you just killed them?
Oh my
It's
god.
so stupid.
Yeah, that's the thing about Telltale. It's like unlike your David Cage games or other things of that nature.
They give you the illusion of choice, but then by the end of it, they're steering you to like one path. Cause
yeah, and then they make that path canon. Like I just finished Mass Effect, and every single choice you make, even the subtle ones, connect from the first game all the way to the third, and that's a span of 3 AAA titles. And like there's an entire side missions that would not exist if a character either dies, or you kick them off your ship, or you make a choice in a side mission that could have ripple effects. Like it's crazy, like the connections that the game makes
compared to like Telltale, right?
compared to Telltale, where it's like you have some dialogue choices, you have some choices when it comes to like, okay, you prefer this guy over this lady or whatever, but the main choices in the game, the main events, are completely scripted and they're outside of your control. You're given some illusion of choice, maybe like you're going a path and, oh, do you want to go loud or stealthy? Maybe that changes the route a little bit, but the main events are they're choosing, you know?
You remember when you're using Clementine and you're with Jane and Kenny, and you know how that by the end of it they're fighting or whatever?
Yep.
And you have to decide between like, oh, do I kill Kenny or do I let Kenny kill Jane or whatever? Do you remember what you did?
I chose Kenny because I just had a soft side for that guy, you know?
Okay, so the entire time you kept him alive, right?
Yep.
Dude, so fucking I got me so angry when fucking I saved Kenny. Cause I do the same thing. Cause I have a soft, like, even though he's fucking crazy, come on, dude, I love Kenny.
Yeah.
Even though he's a fucking nut job.
Get that southern
And obviously,
charm.
part of me was like, I get what you're doing, but like if you know he's crazy, why would you risk like the baby or whatever just to prove a point like that?
Yeah,
to me, that was like
the fact that she put the baby in, she left the baby in cold temperature. Like anyone with a brain should know that the baby's gonna die very soon.
Yeah, like it's just like I get what she was doing to like try to prove a point to like show that he was crazy, but it's like you could have gone a way better way. Like why would you do that? So whatever. I thought she was stupid for that. But I hated that. I was like, all right, let me keep Kenny alive. You know, I'll make sure that he's still alive. All right, they announced a new season. I wonder how they're gonna make it so like you know, how like you know how important it is that like if you kept Jane alive with you, or if you kept Kenny alive with you, how would they make it like separate or whatever? That was really interesting to me. Dude, they fucking died the first 10 minutes of the game. Fucking Kenny dies because he fucking randomly just crashes the car and fucking dies. Jane, for whatever reason, if you kept her alive, she just hangs herself because she couldn't take it anymore. It's like, bro, come on, Telltale, for real? I kept them alive for the next game, and you fucking awesome in the background. Like, dude, so like I hate him, bro. Like I thought it was fucking important that I kept them alive. The previous season only could like, but for them it's like no, that's too much writing. There's too much like for them to do that. It's like fucking let's just steer them in one bad path. Let's just kill them on the side.
So there's a couple reasons for this. First and foremost, Telltale at the time was at its height. Telltale was a AA studio, so probably a team with under 100 people, not that big of a budget, and so steering the story and all those branching paths would have cost so much money, longer development. Just for a AA studio, that's a lot to ask for. And then second of all, it's just less work. and
No,
they're really
I get
good.
why it's done. I get why it's done, but it's just like looking back, it was just like, dude, that's so fucking like. I feel like I got cheated
Yeah, your
out of my
choice.
choices or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely did. I mean, yeah, I definitely I felt that as well. Like, I noticed that after probably season 2-ish, around that moment, I was like, yeah, there's definitely choices here that, like, because I played it a second time, the entire game, from episode 1 all the way to the last episode of the final season, and I was like, yep, a lot of these choices, they give you the illusion of choice. Like, they're very good. Like, they sell you the idea of, like, oh, you're making this choice. We're not making the choice. You're making the choice. And it makes you feel like you're steering the story, but when the story has very much of a fixed route, you know.
Hmm.
But regardless, it's true. A lot of those important choices are not yours, but the writing, the voice acting, even some of the graphics at the time, at times, is beautiful, and the music is great. Like, given what they have, an IP that was kind of exploded because of AMC and the show and zombie movies, zombie games at the time exploding. Like, they used that format, and they really made an incredible story. They really made their own take on it, and a lot of people say the game is better than the show. The show with a budget of
Oh,
who knows
100%.
who knows how many fucking millions of dollars, and they made a better story with probably a fraction of what the TV show budget was. So that's just kind of a testament to Telltale's writers and directors and story writers and stuff. It's incredible what they were able to accomplish with such little resources, time, and budget they had.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like the fact that I even when in season 3, when you were using even though Clementine was still there, when you were using new characters, they were still finding a way to like make you like interested or like care about the characters. So like, if they do another Walking Dead, I mean, I'm down just to have new characters that I don't really need to see.
Please.
I don't need to see Clem or whatever again. Like, let's get new people.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Telltale, I'm not gonna make this aside too long, but I've been playing the new Telltale game.
Oh yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
It's called The Expanse, based off a sci-fi TV show that I've never heard of. So this is my first time getting exposed to the show, and we'll definitely talk about that on the next episode. So we're doing like a past Telltale, like a pre-shutdown Telltale, and now we're talking about the post revival Telltale, which are two different entities, by the way. And I have thoughts about the new game, and we'll definitely expand on that more. I'll be taking the reins more on that. The next episode talked about that and games. It's Gamescom, right? Gamescom and
Yeah, Gamescom.
Opening Night Live, and how Jeff Keighley almost got attacked for the second time.
That's gotta be the worst fucking security.
One guy, he was on the phone when that happened.
Oh, that dude was fucking knocking out. The
Yeah.
security sucks ass.
Scrolling the Instagram feed.
Dude, I gotta rewatch The Walking Dead season 3 because I don't remember most of it.
I liked it. I liked how they were Hispanic. I think they're all.
Yeah.
I like that aspect of it. But yeah, well, next episode we'll definitely be talking about the present Telltale. We'll be talking about the future of Telltale. We're gonna be talking about Gamescom. And we're gonna be talking about releases we're excited about. We're gonna be talking about what we're playing. So yeah, definitely check that out. That'll be out soon. And yeah, that'll be the next one. So yeah, that'll be the end of this episode. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Eric's gonna go take a fat nap. I'm gonna go take a fucking fat rip.
Telltale, how dare you break my heart, eh? Thank you for the ending this time, but I hate y'all sometimes.
Thank you for the ending. That part with Lee was so heartbreaking. From the train scene, the dream sequence. Oh my god, his buttery voice gets me every time.
Dave Fenoy or whatever.
Dave Fenoy. He is the what's his name? The actor, African American. He's got the voice of an angel.
Morgan Freeman?
He's the Morgan Freeman of gaming. Thank you.
Yeah. I see that.
And I've heard him like in every single game that I love. He's been in Mass Effect, he's been in Fallout, he's been in all these games that I love, and he's like in those games he's like a fucking NPC. Like, give this man some more work. He is incredible. Why are you guys demeaning this talent to an NPC. Give him another lead role. Give him a lead role. He's got the talent. It's there. You just listen.
Definitely got a buttery voice.
Yeah, I could slip and fall on that shit any day.
Shut up.
All right.
Episode.
Eric's tired of my shit. All right. You can find Eric at Nightslash on the Twitters, on the Instagrams, on the OnlyFans, on the Threads, on the Black People Meet, and you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, chat, Snapchat. Fucking no, not Snapchat. Don't do Snapchat. Twitch, Fansly, OnlyFans, Live Jasmine. All right.
Find them everywhere.
Find me everywhere. Peace.
What's the big deal about Pliskin Plays? He's no different from any other Twitch streamer. What's even a Pliskin anyhow? Sounds like an infection you get under your dick.